Remix. Off the corner with the money, I got a St. John, Pluto Hendrix.
So Lee be a millionaire.
Rose, I walked in the corner with the body screaming daughter. Never would look like in the floor. This gon' make them feel the way like Tony Manolo. You already know. You already know. I walked in the corner with the
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kelly. DA, take it.
Thank you.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thank you. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6 with the drive. Back to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Mitchell. O'Neal a screen on Curry. A rebound by the Nets. Irving attacking. Takes the three. Connects from three-point range. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
No coverage that time.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
On its way from Irving for two. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And stolen by Simmons. Irving with it. Conley picks him up. Durant against Mitchell. For the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Conley finds Gobert. There's O'Neal with the three. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Tries a three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
The arc can be a spot of weakness for Simmons, but I tell you what, he got assertive and drained that one.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Durant against O'Neal. Passes it to Conley. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Mitchell against Curry. Here's O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Another miss by Utah. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A nice shot by Katie.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Mitchell. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. A shot, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Brown outside. Utah with the rebound. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Gay. Six to shoot. Here's Clarkson. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Nets leading by 8. Brown kicks to Griffin. Brown sets a screen for Griffin. A three-pointer is right on target.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Clarkson passes to Alexander Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The shot's good from Griffin.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Alexander Walker passes to Gay. Clarkson on the wing. And the Jazz, another three.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
And here's Harris from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn.
Nicholas Claxton.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Harris misses. Jazz trail by 11. At the elbow, it's Whiteside, and stolen by Harris. And here's Brown outside, knocks down the three ball.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Nets lead by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Bang. Your Brooklyn Nets.
And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie...
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, you know, to set the tone early.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Mitchell right side. It's tipped. Here's Claxton, defended by Gobert. That bucket in no time at all. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Nets. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
We do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Irving against Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. The Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in.
For your Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Conley with it, guarded now by Durant. Conley's shot is off. And here's Brooklyn. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Aldridge dishes to Curry. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 points.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
For the Jazz, Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Royce O'Neal, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Irving looking for an opening. Drills it from outside. He's got 18.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Mitchell finds Gay, and the jam by Rudy Gay.
Athletic, slippery, elusive. Gay seems to have a knack for scoring in these situations.
Irving from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
From downtown, and that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. Irving's got 24 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Nailed from 3-point land.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Gay up top, guarded by KD. Gay. Curry with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
It's Durant on the wing. Takes a three. And again, it's Kyrie Irving with the triple. Irving's got 33 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets way out in front. Their lead at 38 points.
28.
Thanks for the great interview, David. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The pass to O'Neal. Over to the wing. Conley against Simmons. Nice defense from KD.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Pretty and rough, but that's how you win games.
O'Neal kicks to Conley. Here's Gobert. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Misses in close. Brooklyn's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
5 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
And here's Mills. For 3. He can't hit that time. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Hits it from 3-point range. Harris has got 6.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Now, here is O'Neal. He's covered by Brown. And O'Neal is good for 3. 8 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Left side, Harris. Puts up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Gobert, the screen. Leans inside. Conley with a wide open look and a miss there on the triple. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. And here's Mills from the arc. Traps in the tray. Mills has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Passes to Alexander Walker. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker to the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And here's Harris from the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. Spins. Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Driving inside. No good from 11 feet.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Mills has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
And so it's Brooklyn with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching.
Bang, your Brooklyn Nets.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. but it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Aldridge out there without Trey Drummond. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Dragic. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And a new group in for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Curry's checked in for Thomas. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Goran Dragic. Clarkson passes to Gay. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
On the wing, Irving. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Wow. What can you say?
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Irving. Pascal, the pass to Clarkson. Takes it off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Irving. The three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside Irving. From deep. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Gay. A rebound by the Nets. Durant kicks to Irving. There's the triple. Basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists in the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Nets foul. Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd personal. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Utah. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And Irving launches it from deep. The shot that time not on target. And it's Utah the other way. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 59 points.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Curry. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Outside Irving. And good! He hits it again. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Alexander Walker passes to Gay. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Simmons. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for Seth Curry.
Joe Harris.
To the left side wing. Pascal kicks to Clarkson. Gay, a screen on Drummond. Clarkson for 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So for the Nets, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. And Utah with a change here too. Conley's checked in. The Nets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. And here's Mills for 3. Utah with the rebound. Here's the 3. And that's good. Jordan Clarkson for 3. Clarkson's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Jazz. Mills looking it over. Buries the long-range jumper. Mills has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, you see the competitive spirit of Mills. You knock down the shot on his team, he's coming for the payback.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with 4. Boy, you got to love that.
Irving's checked in for Patty Mills. Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. 1:30 left to play here in the 4th. Conley against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Jazz have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Unable to get that one. Aldridge with some nice D. Irving against Conley. Beyond the arc. Irving can't hit. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Conley the pass to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Yeah, and Gay can certainly slam it home. Got to keep this guy away from the rim or he's going to posterize you.
Irving from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Conley surveying the D. Off target.
And good defensive focus there from Griffin, not allowing the shooter to get by.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen. Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
Thank you, everyone,
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.
Industry, y'all fake ministry, y'all. I could probably never rhyme and still be a million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. Did I say when I'm? You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend?
There are only 2 weeks left.